Can I go to jail for a suspended driver's license? The answer is absolutely yes. You can go to jail for driving while suspended. Driving without a license is absolutely a possibility. Now, there's a lot of ways your license can get suspended, and there's a lot of ways in which we can attack a license suspension. But first and foremost, there's really two types of driver's license suspensions. You have an administrative suspension, which is the BMV basically suspending your driver's license. Those are generally infractions. So think you get a speeding ticket, you forget to pay it, and the court sends notice to the BMV that you forgot to pay. That's an infraction, and you're likely going to see an indefinite suspension. What's the fix? It's easy. Pay the ticket. Or hire an attorney and try and deal with the traffic ticket. The other way your license can get suspended is a criminal matter. So if a judge looks you in the face at a hearing, says you can't drive, I'm suspending your driver's license, or I'm sending an order to the BMV to suspend your driver's license, and then you get caught driving, that's a criminal act. You can actually be punished for driving while suspended in that instance. You can also be qualified as what's called habitual traffic violator. And there's two types of habitual traffic violators. One, habitual traffic violator for 5 years. How can you become a habitual traffic violator for 5 years? It's easy. You have 9 minor moving violations. So think speeding, running a red light, blowing a stop sign, going past a school bus with the stop arm extended out. Those are all infractions in most cases. However, they involve the operation of a vehicle or moving that vehicle. So those are minor infractions. If you get 9 of those in a 10-year period and 1 major offense, what's a major offense? Think things like DUIs or OVWIs, reckless driving, leaving the scene of an accident, and in some circumstances, driving while suspended. If you have 1 major and 9 minor moving violations, the BMV is going to come in and say, hey, I'm going to take your license away for 5 years for being a habitual traffic violator. Don't worry, odds are I can get you driving. However, that's one of the ways you can be declared a habitual traffic violator. Another way is if you have 3 major violations. So again, think DUIs, think leaving the scene of an accident, reckless driving, driving while suspended. If you get 3 of those major offenses in a 10-year period, BMV is going to come back in and say, whoa, give you a little timeout, suspend your license for 10 years. Again, odds are we can probably get you driving. It's not going to be the most glamorous license in the whole world. However, being able to drive limited, so think to and from work, to and from any kind of childcare, to and from any kind of religious activities and things of that nature, is a lot better than not being able to drive for 5 or 10 years. But going back to, can you go to jail? Absolutely. If you start stacking up some of these habitual offenses, whether it be minor violations or major offenses, if you get caught driving when you're a habitual traffic violator, you can lose your license for a very long time. In fact, it would be another 10-year license suspension. Old law used to be for life. But if you get even worse, it's a criminal offense. First, operating while habitual is a felony 6, punishable by up to 2.5 years in the Department of Corrections. If you get caught again a second time, they can file it as a felony 5, which is anywhere from 1 year to 6 years in the Indiana Department of Corrections. So can you go to jail for driving while suspended or driving without a license? Absolutely. If you or anyone you know has a suspended driver's license, give us a call, 317-632-3642. Don't let things like driving to a job interview, picking up an extra shift, taking your kid to the hospital in a medical emergency, trying to help your boss out. Don't let things like that hold you back or make you keep looking over your shoulder. Let's get you driving. Let's get you driving legally. And remember, always plead the 5th.